The internet and video games go together like sausage rolls and tomato sauce. Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. 13-year-old white boys on Xbox Live and saying slurs. Have I mentioned how much I don't miss Call of Duty? The internet has allowed gaming to explode, providing the opportunity to play games with people you would have never met otherwise. Lets you buy and play games without having to interact with another human being, and it lets you find like-minded individuals that make incredibly niche games just for you and those freaks you call friends. But what happens when you make a game for the internet 20 years too late? Bryce Bucher is some guy that makes games for people that listen to 30 Seconds to Mars. Bryce Butcher is an indie game dev desperate to get on a Markiplier video. Bryce Bucher is an indie game developer that mostly specializes in horror games made in an old style. His stuff has appeared on Haunted PS1 demo discs, which feature some really great demos that make me want to throw up and wish I never had eyes. He's made games like Location Withheld, 1 Bus 1 Battle 1 Button, Location Withheld D-Make. God, I wish I could suck my own dick like that. Fate and Betula, and Mysteries Under Lake Ophelia. And these all seem like really cool games that I haven't played and probably won't. But I'm interested in his brand new / not actually finished yet game. Do you remember those stick figure sniper flash games? Take that, drench it in even more 2006 MySpace emo aesthetics, and then give it the movement of Mario 64. 500 caliber contracts with a Z. The new hotness that would have exploded Tumblr and Newgrounds back when they still had Flash and porn. Real quick, this game has some flashing sequences and mentions of suicide. If you are sensitive to either of those, maybe don't check out the game, or watch the rest of this video, but I appreciate you watching this much. We need to start with the aesthetic, because it is 80% of the game here. The trailer starts like this. This is entirely what made me look at the game in the first place. This shit is dripping in Terminally Online Scene Kid from 2008. This game has an Anthony Padilla Pete Wentz haircut. This game over-enunciates when it sings and talks to minors on Twitter. This game wears whatever those arm warmer things were with the stripes. Look, in 2008 I was a kid who had just received access to the internet. I was more concerned with dumb Lego Batman videos that probably aged horribly.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the Batwave. Kids WB made it up to make me look cooler, but it's really
If I were a teenager in 2008, I would probably have some really embarrassing pictures to show you that are way too relevant to this game's aesthetic. The text boxes are probably a reference to an early 2000s instant messenger. The graphic design was done in PowerPoint by a teenager that listens to nu metal and drinks a lot of Monster. The goddamn tutorial looks like it should have Dreamscape by 009 Systems over it. You know, this one. Okay, so this game says RawXD means I love you and dinosaur. Great, so what? What's the actual game? Is it just about being super emo? Well, kinda. Are you familiar with the alleged crimes of Luigi Mangione? Mangione. My nonna would kick my ass. So far there's only a demo with one level. You've been hired by a bunch of fed-up employees to assassinate their boss. They even threw you a party for it. And if anyone I work with is watching this, dear Maria, count me in, this would be a great Secret Santa present. If anyone I actually work with is watching this, that was a joke. I don't want anyone that I work with or for dead. So how are you gonna kill the guy? With your winning personality and massive ass? No, we both know you don't have either of those. You're gonna kill him with your gun. And that's what this game is. As described in the trailer, what if Mario 64 had a gun? But it's not Mario 64 the game, it's Mario 64 the movement. You've got your triple jump thing, you've got your melee attack that you're mostly just gonna use for airtime, wall jumps, and then the gun. Thanks, Chekhov. You can shoot the gun to launch yourself up or in any horizontal direction to bring you the horizon. You can also shoot the gun straight up to ground pound. If only you had a massive ass to protect your pelvis. You also get a kind of double jump if you spin around. Once you spin, you can also actually shoot in the air. Normally if you try to aim, you just do the ground pound, but once you do a 360, you get this thing that I might have gotten tattooed on me when I was 12. There's also a vault button. It's just kind of a jump that goes higher and kills your momentum by turning it into height, so you can do shit like this. This angel with a shotgun movement is what defines the game. Killing the guy is whatever. You're meant to move. You see this thing in the corner? No, not that. Actually, I still don't know what that is. No, next to it. You've got a go fast meter to see how fast you're going to meter. It's really bad, and the second you go too fast, it just starts freaking out. But that's the game. You're meant to move fast and kill even faster. The main objective is to obviously kill this sack of shit, but that's not all there is to it. There are a few different objectives that you can do, aside from just killing the guy. You can also jump over to grab this thing. You can help this Kingdom Hearts reject blow up a statue, and you can steal ideas from Mario 64 speedrunners. The Green Demon is a reference to the fan-made Mario 64 challenge, and is also the bane of my existence, my all-time low in this game. You free the Green Demon with your gun, what else would you use, and it chases you until you collect these 4 tokens scattered around the map. Just be careful not to fall out, boy. Also, when you collect pretty much anything, there's a voice. Fuck. And I hope this is your voice, Bryce. I would like to know the name of the man that drenched my Kuromi panties. Now you're probably thinking, it's just a platformer? I thought this game was about a gun. Can you at least shoot these Black Parade wannabes? Nah. You can only shoot the one guy, and also these 3 balloons, and the birds, which, by the way, Bryce, what the fuck? I shoot birds and they just disappear? Where's the feathers? Where are the fucking feathers, mate? I'm shooting birds. They should explode into feathers. At least 3, maybe as much as 10 if you're feeling excessive. Come on, Bryce. Fuck's sake. But, yes, you can't kill these guys, they're just here for flavor. Let's meet them. The_restless is sitting on a bench he doesn't like. Curious Cat 607 is talking about a friend that didn't respawn right because of budget cuts. Dr. Epic has had a lobotomy, and I hope he didn't operate on himself. FF Vince is now married to his job like it's his paramour. Sad Boy is hiding from work and needs a dictionary. Same, mate. You and I are eponymous. Hopeful Texter had friends that would be glad they didn't have to see Halo come to PlayStation. Thomas Gotchi 96 is probably on a list. Open bracket LONER close bracket has bad taste. Bum Man is the man with the bum. Now for the party boys. Fraggable01 made the banner. Party Pert supplied the food and water. M1 Cake is getting in touch with his inner child. Charred Lungs has a life plan, I guess? Oh, and in this computer room, there's Mr. Nepo, whose name is pretty self-explanatory, and what he's working on is actually kind of... ooh. Turns out there's a secret level inside the computer, and it's a real Panic at the Disco. It's a bunch of floating boxes with a stick figure animation on all of the faces, and there's not even a skybox? Come on, Bryce. I mean, I guess it's a blue screen, which is thematically on point, but it also means that I can just put whatever I want in the background. You can also speak to the guy that you're going to kill, data_management, and I'm not saying he deserves to die, but After talking to him, I was willing to give the employees a discount. But don't worry, there's still plenty to do around the plant. Or whatever the fuck this place is. You can find backgrounds for the menu, there's a lot of cash to collect. I'm not gonna figure out how much. Alright, I figured out how much. It's $1,205. But you only need $225 to buy the skins. That's right, there's skins. You get them from this thing. You can be the default character who looks like they were taken from Thing. You can be Appy from Brawler's World. Whatever the hell that is. Side note, what the hell is this? There's Orbo from Orbo's Odyssey. Whatever the hell that is. Side note, what the hell is this? And the last skin is... Wait, and once you've beaten the game, you're rewarded by becoming Sonic.exe. If you want to keep playing around in the level and you don't want to learn how to do whatever the fuck this is, there are cheats in the options menu. You can speed up or slow down time, you can change the power of your gun so you can do shit like this, and you can turn on hitboxes, which will prove that you have a flat ass. There's also a power-up that you can find in these two vending machines that double the power of your next shot, so you can do shit like this. And Bryce, I'm begging you, put in a power-up into the full game that turns you into like a werewolf or a demon or something. This game needs a werehog mode. Okay, there's not a lot here at the moment, and Brycey Boo said that there will be 3 levels with multiple targets in each level on the full release, which again is not a lot compared to, say, your Hitman games, but I really love this game. I keep coming back to it. The first time I played it, I immediately decided to make a video on it because of how much I enjoyed it. And also because my next video is taking forever. Do you know how long it takes to apply international law to a multimedia franchise that's still fucking going? And despite the fact that I have 110%ed this game thrice, and went so far as to count all of the money you can get, I'm still playing it. It's just fun, especially once you get the hang of the movement. The demo even has a speedrun.com page, which has been dead for like 5 months, but all their speedruns are really quick and entertaining. D0pin beat the main objective of the game in under 3 seconds. I first saw this game and thought it would be funny to keep an eye on it, ironically, but I keep going back to it. It seems like something completely out of Bryce Buer's usual wheelhouse, but God, he fucking killed it. This consumed my last weekend. I needed to take back Sunday to start making this video. Go check out 500 Caliber Contracts with a Z on Steam or Itch or whatever. It is way more fun than it should be. And go check out Bryce's other stuff. I have no idea if he knows how to make a good horror game, but he gave me my new favorite shitpost to bully and simultaneously love unironically. And whenever the full game releases, it's going to be a day to remember. I can't believe we got Super Mario Sunshine for people that cried when My Chemical Romance broke up before GTA 6.